Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm just a casual sim racer, and today I'm going to be showing you a $250 computer build. This isn't a gaming computer per se, however I do expect it to run older sims such as F1 Challenge or Grand Prix Legends, and potentially even a set of Corsair on low settings. And of course, you're going to only be powering a 1080p monitor. However, this is going to have the ability to upgrade. All the part components are going to be linked in the video description below, so you can check that all out. As you can see, I chose an Asrock B450M Pro 4 motherboard, and this is kind of the star of the show, at least for me, in the fact that this motherboard supports a very wide range of computer processors. And so that allowed me to get the Athlon 3000G by AMD, which is a very low level CPU. I got this for $50 off of Amazon, and that helped make this build much more affordable. It also has integrated graphics, and so that is another feature that allows me to build this computer very cheaply for under $250. I got this power supply right here. I did not skimp on the power supply. This is $40, I think, roughly, and that allowed me to go with, you always want to go high quality in your power supply if possible, because of course that ultimately is what's going to protect your components, primarily at least. And then of course this was roughly around $64, I think, the motherboard. And then I got some RAMs, just two 4 gig sticks, 8 gigs. This is 3000 megahertz, so not crazy, but it's plenty for this. RAM upgrade in the future. There's 4 slots. This is 2, so they can upgrade it soon. And then 120 gig solid state drive. I got this for, I think, 12 bucks or something. I got it very cheap. It was like a flash sale about a week or two before Black Friday. So most of these don't really have any specific Black Friday sales. I got them roughly around that time period, but I believe the only one that this was a flash sale prior to Black Friday, and I think I got a rebate for the motherboard for like $6 off. And then this is the case that I will be using. And this case I did get a deal on. I think it was $20 off. I think I ended up getting it for $40 or $50. All that information is going to be in the video description. I'm going to pull it up. I'll have links to the current prices and all that. But to the door, tax, shipping, everything, this was around 260 point some cents. So very good, and it was well under. It was like $243 when I bought it all. That doesn't include a monitor, that doesn't include a keyboard, that doesn't include a mouse, but of course you may have those hanging around. I have some right off camera here. So anyways, I'm going to put this together, and and then we'll skip ahead and I'll boot it up. So this is a $250 computer build, and I hope you enjoy. So let's get started. Hello, I hope you all enjoyed that time-lapse build. I'm going to turn the power on the back and we're going to see if it posts up for the very first time. Nothing yet. The rest of this video will be checking the performance of several free racing games. I have installed the Grand Prix Legends 2020 demo, Copa Petrobras de Marcas, Classic Racers, and Raceroom. Before we get much further, I will give you a quick summary of all the results found in the rest of this video. First, the Grand Prix Legends 2020 demo runs flawlessly. Second, though Copa Petrobras de Marcas did not run that well on default video settings, as it had some dropped frames, once I dropped the video settings down to the lowest settings available, it ran between 180 FPS and 225 FPS, while being almost perfectly smooth with only a very rare frame drop. Third, Classic Racers runs at over 100 FPS, but only on the lowest graphics settings, and even then it wasn't that smooth, with dropped frames here and there. But even more importantly, the graphics were just not at a level that I found very appealing. Finally, you will see that I run Raceroom. The first time I ran it was with default video settings. This resulted in between 20 to 25 FPS performance. Then I lowered all the graphics settings down to their lowest settings. Then Raceroom ran between 50 to 65 FPS, and more importantly, without any dropped frames. I was honestly shocked, as this is great performance considering the computer that we're running this game on, and the graphical fidelity was still at a decent level. Of course, this computer is not designed to be a sim racing, epic gaming computer at $250. What it is designed to do is allow for lots of awesome upgrades in the future, while being usable at its current price point. Surprisingly, however, while saving up for those upgrades, you could have a ton of fun with older racing sims like Grand Prix Legends and perhaps even certain newer sims, just like Raceroom, if you can nail the settings. To those of you who decide to copy this build or do something similar, I would recommend installing Raceroom and the full Grand Prix Legends game with all of its awesome mods. I would also check out F1 Challenge VB and NASCAR Racing 2003, which are both older games that are likely to run great on this computer. In terms of upgrades, the next upgrade I would add to this computer would be a mid-range graphics card, like an AMD 580 or an NVIDIA 1660 GPU. Also, adding another larger hard drive will soon be necessary if you would like to install more than a few modern games. If you are interested in a similar build to what I have created here, feel free to check out the links in this video's description below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and of course, I wish you all a great rest of your week. This is insane. It's actually working. Oh, that's insane. Do I even need to do anything more? No, I don't. 160 FPS. This is crazy. What has the world come to? For $250. Crazy. Craziness.